Hi, now we will see how a PDF application is being validated through a bot building, or a PDF validation is done in Tenjin Online. So for that, make sure that a PDF application has been registered and mapped to your project. So if you see, we have a PDF application, PDF validation demo as an application that is being added to your project, that is being registered. And make sure that your agent is running and it is showing connected in your account as well. So once this is done, let's directly jump into automation and let's see how PDF validation is being done. So for that, click on create new test bot, give a bot name that is PDF validate bot, and the application will be PDF validation demo. The description is an optional one. App reset, if you click every time it launches, it resets the app. Advanced option is stop if action fail or continue if action fail. If any one of the action fail, the whole execution will fail if the stop if action fail is there. And if continue if action fail, though one or two actions fail, it will continue with the execution. And this is a global wait time that we have. So I'll click on create here. So once I click on create, this is the bot building page of PDF validation. And in the same way, we have for other bots, we have 4 modules, that is build, test data, artifacts, and bot result. So build is the place where we'll be building the bot. Test data is the place where we'll be adding the test data for those particular bot. Artifacts is the place where if any images or files needs to be updated in the flow, then that will be updated there. And bot result is the place where we'll be able to see the previous executed bot results. So in the build, what we have to do is, the first thing we have to do is we have to add a file to start with the automation. So I'll click on add file here and I will select a PDF. So I'll click on browse. So if you see, there are it highlights only the PDFs. So I'm just taking this PDF randomly and I am opening it. Once I click on submit, that PDF will be loaded in this screen. So it contains 5 pages, so we are in the first page, and by clicking on next page, we'll be able to travel to every page. So we are back to the first page here. So we will start the bot building. So here we have few actions like source PDF, add wait time, continue, contains actions. So we will go through one after the other. So here what I want to do is, I want to capture the name and I want to add a validation for that. So what I will do, I'll just come here, select it like this, so once I select it and click it, you'll be able to see this action window that appears asking you to add the action. So the label will be defaultly taken as the label, so I will be giving it as generated by, so that person's name will be taken. So I want it to be have a get value. There is 3 functionalities in this normal validation, that is get value, get exact value, and compare value. Get value is nothing but if there is a sentence that is there in that particular screen, and in that sentence you are highlighting a single word, and by giving get value you will be capturing the whole sentence. By giving get exact value, it will be capturing only the value or the data that you have highlighted. And compare value is nothing but comparing it with the expected value. So I'll give compare value and I just give the value here. So once you have given the data, you can click on add to flow. So this is one kind of verification. So what I will do is, next is I'll be coming to the next page, and here I want to take a get value function. So what I'm doing is, here we have login. So I'm just so if you see here, I am having login. So I am highlighting this login here. and once I leave it and click on the highlight, you'll be able to see this action window. So here I am giving as get value and I am storing it in a variable called result, and I am clicking on add it to flow. So in this way it will be captured. So I want to have the same thing for get exact value. So what I will do is I will capture the same login and I will go for get exact value and let it be 2, and I'll give the resultant and I will store it in a variable called the same exp result 2, and I'll add it to the flow. In this way you'll be able to have the uh, three validations, that is compare, get value and get exact value. The next thing here is contains. Contains is nothing but for searching a data in a in the whole PDF where you want it to be there. So that means contains. So once I click on contains, you will be able to see this insert action. So you will be giving the data that is there in the PDF and you will be validating in which way I want to check the contains, whether it contains in the whole, whether it contains the particular page number or it contains in the whole PDF. So what I will be doing is I will be giving this particular test run in the data 9709. So I'll be giving this particular test data in the data field and I want to choose it in the page number and it is available in the second page. So I want to check it in which page, so I will be giving, so there is only, it will be there, I have to check it whether it is there in the second page or not. And in the same way we have advanced actions where you want to give an action like stop if action fail or continue if action fail and implicit wait time. So I'll just click on add it to the flow. So the action has been added successfully, and in the same way I want to check it in the whole content page also. So if if it is having a condition called the check the contents in the whole PDF, then it, when it hits the first occurrence of the text or the data, then it will then it will give it as a pass. So the same way what I do is I am taking, I am giving contains here and I'll give summarial and it should be in the whole PDF, and I'm clicking on add it to the flow. So in this way you'll be able to add the validations for the PDFs and you can validate them with the data or the expected data that you have. So once the bot building is done, what we have to do is we have to add the source file from where this needs to be validated. So this can be a generalized validation and a source file, any source file can be changed with the same format so that it can validate also. So for that what I'll do is I'll click on source PDF file. So the source PDF file I'll give it as artifact local path and I will update the path of the PDF here. So for that I'll go here. So this was the PDF that I took. So for this PDF I'll come for the properties, copy its path and the PDF file name, and I'll come back to Tenjin Online and I will paste them. So first comes the path, then I'll give another slash, then comes the PDF file name. I'll give the file name and I'll click on add it to the flow. So the source file has to be attached first, then this validation needs to be done. So what I will do is I will take this source file and I will have it on top. Okay, so once this part is done, then the PDF validation we can execute it and check. So that is with the PDF validation, and if you want to have some wait time in the middle, you can add a wait time and the 2-second wait time, and you can place it anywhere in the page. So this is the how to build a bot using PDF validation. So as you saw in the source file, it was asking two functionalities. One is artifact input, artifact and local path. So I chose local path, but if you choose artifact input and artifact, it should go through this artifacts. And if you need to give these test data here, then you can give them as this expected data I want to parameterize. So what I will do is I will parameterize this as the same name gen by. I will update the flow. So for this comparison or validation, it comes to the test data, picks the data from there and does the validation. So once the bot is done, we will go for a test data and add the data here, and it will be auto saved. I will execute this and show it to you. So for execution, I'll click on run test bot and give the agent name and the dataset name, and I'll click on run. So once I click on run, first the PDF will be uploaded, then each and every action will start executing one after the other. So once the execution is done, you'll be able to see the past status result, and by traveling one after the other module, you will be able to see all the data. So in screenshots, I have not added any screenshot, so there is no screenshots here. And verifications is the place where we verified the first action, verify that value generated matches the test data that I promised, so that is also a pass. And in output values, we captured one get value and we did one get exact value. So this is the difference of get value and get exact value. So we only selected login and we gave get value that captured the whole sentence, but not the data alone that we captured. That is get value. So get exact value, what it does is, see, we say recorded only login, and only login has been captured and used. And in the same way, we are checking whether this content is there in the second page or not. It is there in the second page, so this is also a pass. And the name Samir AL is also there in the content of the page, so that is also a pass. So in this way, PDF bot is being built and it can be executed. Thank you.